Good morning. Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. And looks like we got both our fields out here, are both our teams ready to go for our Metropolitan 6 goal. And, of course, this will be 4 chuckers of polo today. And in the green jerseys, we have this Smithfield Farms team coming in with Fran G Villamil, play the number 1 on 1 goal. Juanse Olivera will play. Did they switch that up on me? No, Peter will play the number. Yeah, it looks like he did switch it up a little bit. So we do have Juanse. We have Craig playing the number 1. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, we did have John Klopp coming in, and he played in our first game. John played a great game, so they're going to have Craig Callen come in. Craig's going to play the number 1, and then we're going to have Fran. You're going to play the number 2. Juanse Olivera will play the number 3, and Julio Ezcurra played the number 4. I thank my field side correspondent, Cale Newman, out there. As teams do mix them up a little bit. Looks like we have our mount official Horton Schwartz in the saddle. Now, for Rosalinda Polo, we have Gracida Holmes. They're in the white jerseys today. And we have playing the number 1, he'll be Baptiste, and he will play the number 1. And then we have Weston Gracida will play the number 2, and he's in the light blue helmet today, Weston. That's Gracida Holmes. Playing number 3 will, Mo. Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Mo is one of our lady players representing the women's polo today. And we have Fernando Maciel play the number 3, and then, they're going to put Nico at the number 3. So they have Nico Eurnekian playing the number 3, and playing the number 4 will be Fernando. So we get them all lined up there. They mix it up a little bit. We'll make sure we keep them lined up for you. The first time I've seen both of these, the Rosalinda Polo Gracida Holmes team play. So as I said, Mo, she represents our ladies polo. She'll play number 1. Baptiste plays number 1. Weston Gracida plays the number 2. Nico will play in the green helmet. Tuku Marcel will play the 3. Eurnekian, and then Fernando Eurnekian will play the number 4, and we'll get those names and teams all lined out as we go along. We get the back shot coming there from Gracida. Smithfield Farms coming out of Mashonack, New York. Oh, look at this little back shot and steal and pickup there and control by Juanse Olivera. Juanse doing a very good job, but the ball goes off to the side. So nice try there by Juanse. Some of the teams will switch up the players based on a number of different reasons, of course. Some players play in the front, as John Klopp, who played for the Smithfield team, plays the number 4 position very well. And Craig likes to play in the front. They usually play together on the same team. Now, on the turnaround play here, it's going to be Julio. Julio Ezcurra is going to put that one down the center, and we get our first whistle. So we have Horton Shorts as our mound official here. Let's watch his replay. They slow it down. Julio Ezcurra, number 4 in a white helmet, puts a play right down the center. You see the players coming in from left to right, and then we have a player moving from the right to left there, but the player moving from the right to left establishes himself on the right-of-way, and when he establishes himself on the right-of-way, that gives him the go-to play. We have a right-of-way violation with one player coming across in front. That'll give us our first open goal. Now, we do have a .5 on the board. I believe Smithfield in the green jerseys will receive a .5, and we'll make sure we check all that out for you. Julio. On the open goal, penalty 2, and Julio will get his first goal of the day and make it 1.5. So we are playing 4 chukkers of polo. People ask about the .5. That's why the .5 does come up, as in 6 chukker polo. So when you have different handicaps, they will cut it in half. And that becomes, of course, a big part of the game. They want to make sure they keep it rolling here. We cannot put the .5 up on the board there, so we will make sure we keep you advised. Here's on the bowl-in. We're going to switch directions for any of our new viewers. On the bowl-in, straight down the center, bounces off a pony, comes across, and right there on the reaching call, and looks like one of our Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Holmes team going to get caught on a right-of-way violation. Remember, on the bowl-in, it is a scrum, and like the face-off in hockey, bowling and polo, when you have that many horses in one area, they are going to, they'll let little plays go, little rubs, little uneven ride-offs and things that aren't dangerous, but a 90-degree cross will get called. And that cross will get moved down to the 60-yard mark, and that's where you got to be careful here, because when you do foul in the bowl-in, they'll move it down, and now you're going to put Julio Ezcurra back on the line for his second penalty of the day. Penalty 4, defended goal, all players 30 yards away. Here comes Julio. Julio, a worm burner. Met in there. Well done, Craig. Callen does a great job grabbing that ball and turning it back to the inside. Juanse now, he's a stick man. Olivera on 3 goals. Look at this play by Juanse Olivera. Just very smooth operator right there, enjoying the Bay Pony, and give the assist here to Craig. A broken play turned into a goal by Smithfield. Starts with Julio on the penalty shot. Craig saves it from going out of bounds. A very good job. Juanse gets it in the corner, drags it into the corner to give himself more room to work. And once he turns the corner and starts coming back at you, that's when you got to be careful. And Juanse will pick up his first goal of the day, making it 2.5-0. On the bowling, we are using a courtesy change today if needed. Umpire will check with the players. We have a nice day out here today, though. Beautiful weather in southern Florida. And, of course, we are starting our 2025 polo season with our 6 to 26 goals of coverage. On the far side, it gets picked up and taken in and controlled now. Juanse everywhere here in the first chukker. He's going to get pressured, though. Pushed into the corner by Fernando. Nice job there by Fernando. Now taken out by Nico. And look at this. It's going to be Rosalinda Gracida to move this one and get their offensive attack going. Very nice play here by Nico. And Nico Eurnekian is going to take it down to center, backed up by Julio. And they'll come across the center, and it's going to be the first touch here by Fran G Villamil, doing a good job. He's a hustler. Neutral play. Oh, no. Fran's going to sneak it away and freak once, twice. And look at this, out of the air 3 times. Okay, golazo here for Villamil. And mixing it up well is Fran G Villamil, number 2 in the red, in the black helmet. But watch this play right here. This is where you got to get the neutral hook here. Nico went for it. Fran wins it. Now, this is spectacular. Once, twice, 3 times, my lady. And that is a pretty goal. That'll take us to our courtesy change with 1 minute 59 on the clock. That first play, little bad luck there for Nico Eurnekian. He went for the hook. If he can make the neutral play there and stop, even if the ball doesn't move and it kind of stays there. But there's always a 50-50 play there. And this one will go to Fran. As I said, Nico in a great spot there. Nice shot here of Villamil changing his pony from horse to horse. And we'll get a good shot here of the Smithfield Farms pit crew down in the end. As I said, out of Mashomack, New York. And a beautiful place, Smithfield Farms. I've had the opportunity, my wife Stephanie and I, to be many years there at the Mashomack Polo Club and a part of the Smithfield Farms group, and it is a beautiful place just outside of the New York City. I believe about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I could be wrong there. It depends how fast you drive. Just a very, very nice place to play in the summer also. Also, if you want to play polo in the summer, you can play at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. That's another part of the country. You can go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com if you're interested in playing polo in the summer. Of course, they play all different levels at these different clubs, so you want to check all that out. Also, most of the clubs do have polo schools, but you also want to check that out if you're learning to play the game of polo. Looks like we got everybody back on the field after our courtesy change. They will switch directions as we had a goal scored by Villamil before, and trouble in paradise. Oh, good recovery here. Well done as they come out, and it bounces off a pony here. Just, good luck for Julio. And it bounces off a player. We'll see what ends up happening here. But as Nico brings it back in, it looked like a little bad luck there. It looked like Mo was there and Fernando, and then Julio just got the good bounce. It does go out of bounds, though, so we'll have a knock-in. It'll stay at 3.5 to 0. And look at this. Nice run coming. 2 players override. Weston's going to push up here. Gracida coming from the Dynasty Gracida family. His father, Ruben Gracida, 8-goal player. In my eyes, 10 and 12 goals. On the move, Craig Callen's going to get his first opportunity. Craig in a nice spot. The shot on goal. That ball's going to carry. And, does he save it? He does. Juanse, non-call. Or there will be a whistle, so we'll see what actually happened there. As Craig Callen was on the breakaway play. You're going to look at here. Does it stay in bounds? Craig with the back shot. Nice play. Juanse changes the line. And then they come around there. And you could be getting a late whistle based on that ride-off. Yeah, so well done, Craig Callen. So this is a 50-50 ball. You can either let this ball maybe go off the field, but Craig saves it perfectly right to Juanse. That's got to be a straight pass to whoever is on your team. You don't want to have angle there. Juanse changes the angle. Then the right-of-way changes. He catches one of the white players on the right-of-way violation. Open goal penalty 2. Julio. And Julio. 2 for 2 from the penalty line. Good job there. What a chucker here by Smithfield Farms. They're going to come out very strong, and this is very important in four-go polo, but we have a lot of polo to be played, so we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz for a very fun day of polo here on our broadcast. We start off with our Metropolitan Cup 6 goal for Church of Polo, and then we have been waiting for the finals of the Aspen Valley Cup 8 goal, where Newport's going to take on Quite on Z. You do not want to miss this game. I know all the players are ready. The horses are ready. And it's going to be great. Gene Goldstein, Vance Miller, Leo Mandelbaum, and Michelle Dorniak with Newport going up against Quite on Z, Alicia Seidler, Artemio Figueres, Joao Pedro Souza, and Lucio Ocampo. That will be following our Metropolitan Cup. And those two teams are ready and earned a spot. They are very well mounted. They're very well organized. I've had the opportunity to call a few of their games from the studio and also be on the field. I know the energy of both teams. Good luck to both of them. But today, these are big games going here, and we're going to break it down for you here after this chucker, as we have 9 teams in this Metropolitan 6 goal. So if you are looking to play in 6 goal polo, it is very competitive. We got everybody back on the team. Welcome once again. We have Smithfield Farms in the green. If you're joining us late with Craig Callen, Fran G Villamil, Juanse Olivera, and Julio Ezcurra. And they are up 4.5-0 against Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Farms. Co-sponsors with Baptiste, Weston Gracida, Nico Eurnekian, and Fernando Maciel. Just to help you out a little bit, Mo is in the darker helmet, Weston in the lighter helmet, and the light blue, Nico in the green, and Fernando in the dark blue. That might help you out a little bit with that white team when you're watching. On the knock-in, right down the center here, and I like this pass, but remember, polo is a game of angles, and just a little bad luck there for Mo. She comes from left to right, and it can be very tempting. The game of polo works well with angles, because when you hit angles, then the opposing team cannot get the right-of-way being the main part of the game. 80% of the fouls are about the right-of-way, and that ball is going down the field. Mo had to come from left to right, gets called on the right-of-way violation. Penalty 5A, Julio. This ball's sitting at about the 80-yard line. Polo field 300 yards long, 150 from center. And this is just one of those, well, I know Weston Gracida, remember, this is a Gracida play. Hit the ball down in there and let's just see what happens. So they hit it down in there. Look at the mallet in the air. That man is number 3, Juanse. He's got the right-of-way. He puts his mallet up to establish the line for the mounted official. One of the white players comes from left to right, impeding the right-of-way. And we'll get another whistle here inside the 60s. So you're going to get an open goal. So it looks like it'll be Julio on a beautiful-looking dark bay pony, I must say. Love the confirmation. Julio has played polo with Juanse for many, many years. They know each other well. Julio with the open goal from about 20 yards out. And Julio will stay 100% on the penalty twos. Remember, the penalty two, it can be hit from the spot. The farthest spot that the penalty two will be hit from is the 30-yard line. And the player does have the option to either hit the ball from inside, either on an angle or wherever the foul was committed, or back at the line. In this case, that was an easy shot. From 20, Julio decided to take it from the spot and makes it 5.5 to 0. Through the backside, Julio. He has Craig going forward. Good read by Nico. Turn around, picked up here, and now Gracida. Weston. 4 goals. Weston. Also Gracida Holmes. And plays the game at a very high level, and looks like he likes the bay pony. And here comes Gracida. Weston. Gracida, good control. They might get one here. Weston, good play. Weston, Gracida, as Gracida started that one off. And Weston, whistle on the play. We'll stop the clock. Let's see what we got here. Well, right there. But this might be, I wonder if they play the continuation, and we'll see what happens. It looks like it was a reaching call, but we'll see what they decide to do here. You might have to hit the open goal, yeah. So, penalty on the play, and that ball's coming up and down the field with Weston Gracida following it. We have a player come over to reach over there in front. You can see the player with the green jersey. A lot of times the umpire will allow that play to be scored as a continuation, but with a couple hits involved, they usually make them hit that open goal penalty 2 in favor of Rosalinda Polo Gracida Holmes. And yeah, Nico will get his first. So good job here by Weston Gracida. And Weston actually started that play back from the bowl-in. Pretty little bay pony here, a little stocky horse. Weston there in the light blue helmet. Weston, the Gracida Holmes sponsor. Weston's done a number of things. He was a professional polo player for a long time. Then he was a captain of yachts. And now is the CEO of Gracida Holmes. So congratulations to Weston and playing polo again. It is full circle. On the bowling. Picked up here and controlled, and a whistle on the play. So they come out of the bowl in there, and you take a look. It's going to pop out here straight down the field. Player comes in front, and then they come together. So you're going to get a blocking foul once again. Now, remember, we've seen a couple ride-off fouls here today, and the player fouling on both of them was over 45 degrees when they come in. So you want to make sure when you are playing the game of polo, for sure make sure you're at least 45 or less, even if you're going in just to shade a player and slow them down, even if you're not making contact. The minute you start getting over 45 to 90, a red flag appears on your head, and the umpire goes, uh-oh, here we go. So you got to keep an eye on that. In this case, because he was over 45 degrees and he slipped across and shaded, it didn't give Julio a clean shot. They get another penalty, And it will be Villamil to do the honors here from the 60-yard mark. And he hits this ball well. Off to the side, but a nice stroke. So a little issue here for Smithfield on the fours. And I think, well, actually, they're calling this in? Calling that in. Oh, courtesy change. Okay, so no, just wide. Yep. I was just say, wow, that was really wide. Courtesy change. The Smithfield team, they're doing really well, and so they did have a little bit of a problem with some of their fours. This is where they want to get little work, because we were breaking some of the games down. Is the breakdown here on CTV Sports is a huge part. And that was their only little, looked like a hole in there in the string. If they were to, the Smithfield team is to win, they will advance to the semifinals along with victory as the Roseview team having an 0-2 record. So this is a big game for them. They are playing. The tournament committee did set this up. And they will, if they do end up getting a tie, they will go to a one-person tie, one-person shootout. They decided that at the draw. So it would be, of course, records will be, they have their records, and then they have who beat who. If you have a three-team scenario, who beat who wouldn't apply. They would go straight to a shootout. And at the moment, you have Roseview at 0-1. You have Victory at 1-1, and Smithfield at 1-0. And remember, we have 9 teams in the Metropolitan Cup this year. So A and B played the cross bracket, and that's where we're at right now. On the cross, I'm sorry, we're playing in C, but A and B play a cross bracket. So in C, where we're playing now, they play within their bracket, and that's why their setup is very big today. So this is a huge game here. And it does come down to that. I love the way the tournament committee set this 9-team Metropolitan Cup up. It does keep it very exciting through the tournament. Big knock in here. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. So we'll get our first change of possession, a cop on the pitch. They drop the ball 5 yards from the boards, count it out, and then give the ball back to the team that did not hit it out. And it's going to be Julio to find Juanse. Juanse trying to get around Fernando. Fernando doing a good job there. Well done. Fernando, now Nico. And look at this ride-off. Strong chestnut pony. But Villamil puts him on the corner, turns and burns, and takes it around the inside on the near side. Misses the offside. Back to the inside by Nico. Juanse is going to find the open, and well turned, and here comes Julio. And he's on a pretty quick course. Well done, though, again by Fernando. Good D. Now, this game opening up, the pace picking up here. Olivera down the center, looking for Julio. Ezcurra. Nice try. Picked up there almost on the hook. They come across the center. Mallets in the air. You get the low flag. And we will see what our mounted official decides on this, as it looked like Fernando was coming in from the center of the field. He was trying to, and then he let it go out of bounds. So we'll see if they held him up or not there. And then you had a few players. Craig Callen actually took the shot at goal. It was going off the field. And, yeah, this is a timing play. So Craig Callen takes a shot on goal. The ball kind of goes off to the right of Craig's mallet, but Juanse jumped on the right of way. Fernando did come over, but he held the player up before the ball was rolling out of bounds, so it did not give Juanse the opportunity to save the ball. So he's going to get caught on the blocking foul, and it'll be number 3. Down the center. Well done. Nice little putter shot here by Juanse Olivera. And he'll add another one to the Smithfield Farms tally, and it'll be his second goal today. So 4 penalty twos given here in the first 2 chukkers. Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Homes, they need to be careful of that, especially the goal shot penalties. The 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go to under a minute here in the second chukker, and then we'll go to halftime. And this will be a great time to get a goal here for Rosalinda Polo. Gracida Homes, the shot on goal, will it carry? And it might carry off the field. The clock goes tick, tick, tick. They might get one more knock in here. I have a feeling with the 6-1 lead here, Julio, he might wait. We'll see what Julio decides. Yeah, that's his good time management. Well done, Julio. It's good. You got to manage the clock perfectly, and that way, no need to rush, and he'll keep it under control. So we'll send him off for a halftime break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here for our second half of the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aston Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktails, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back, and a great shot here of Craig Callen, number 1 for the Smithfield Farms team. Welcome, everybody. I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports, and I want to thank everyone for their patience for a bit of a longer halftime. What a great shot here. A beautiful horse that Craig Callen's riding, and a nice shot there here of Craig. We had a little bit of a change in the lineup, and that was our delay. So once again, thank you for your patience. As Fernando Maciel, he's going to go ahead. He was in the dark blue helmet for the Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes team. He's going to be replaced by Eugene Ferrari. They're both 3-goal players, so that will not change any handicap issues. But we had our field side correspondents, of course, our timekeepers and managers out there, making sure everything was all organized and safe and ready to go with a new player. And they have that underway, so we will continue this game. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is 4 chuckers of polo, the Metropolitan Cup 6-goal. Smithfield Farms in the green jerseys with Craig Callen playing the number 1. Fran G Villamil playing the number 2. Juanse Olivera playing the number 3, and Julio Ezcurra playing the number 4. They are going up against Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes. They're in the white jerseys, and Baptiste will play the number 1. She's on a -1 handicap. Weston Gracida will play the number 2. He's on 1 goal. We're going to have Nico Eurnekian play the number 3 on 3 goals, and then Eugene will come in for Fernando. Fernando actually played a pretty good game. He was a lot of defense. This Smithfield Farms team came out very strong early on the offensive attack, and that can be tough to deal with sometimes when you are when you're playing 4 chucker polo. So you need to really get on it and really handle your offense when you have a team scoring a lot of goals. So we have some setups here. We had our cross bracket standings come in, and we have the Mangor Pony Up team who are in bracket A. They actually are 0-2. You have the Rose View Woodmere team who will be playing this week. They're 0-1, and the Polo School 0-2. And then our B, which is 3 Graces, playing very well. They're 2-0. Tough Rider 2-0, and continuing 1-0. What a tough bracket. I mean, that bracket B. They were going very tough, and I'll go over the games that will be played on tomorrow and Tuesday. You want to catch those games. Those are going to be big games to decide how these teams move on. And as we said, Smithfield Farm looking for a win here. And at the moment, they are in control, but we will see. 2 chuckers pole left, and we do have a 0.5. We had a 0.5 handicap based on 4 chucker polo to start the game. So it is 6.5 to 1 at the moment. And, well, it's not going to be hard to find Eugene because he's in the black trousers there and the pants. And here we go. They're both going to come out very strong here in the third. Running and gunning, moving and grooving into the corner. Nico, he'll slow it down. Good D. Picked up here and taken out. Now a whistle on the play. Ball gets down into the corner right on the boards right there. Bounces off, turned around by Nico. He does a good job. Great job here. Gracida comes into play. And then they take it forward. And then there's a whistle. So we'll see they have a blocking call there early. And that ball was over on the far side against the boards. They're going to bring it over to the open goal penalty 2, so you get a 30-yard shot out of this. Opportunity early, which is perfect for the Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes team. It'll be Nico Eurnekian to do the honors. Nico, no problem. And he'll pick up his second penalty 2 of the day. Nico scoring a penalty 2 in the second chukker. They mixed it up very well in the first 2 chukkers. In the first chukker, and this is one of the strongest chukkers I've seen in the Metropolitan Cup this year. 1 goal scored by Juanse, 1 by Fran, and then 2 open goal penalties by Julio. And then they had 2 open goal penalties again in the second. That kind of hurt the Rosalinda Polo Gracida team based on those open goals. Gave an opportunity to get a pretty good lead. On to Bolin, picked up here and looking for Craig, backed up by Weston, turned around and controlled by Nico. Not the shot he's looking for. Juanse will pull it back to the inside. Gracida comes over. Juanse gets ridden off very well by Nico. Villamil will leave it for Ezcurra. Julio comes together on a nice ride-off between everybody. Shot on goal, though, by Fran. And, Fran, you can see him. He was a little frustrated with himself there. That was a kind of a pumpkin beach ball play there in front, but there are a lot of horses in between. It does go off the side, and we will get a knock in here for the white. Outlet pass, looking for Gracida on the gray. Julio's going to cut the corner quickly. Nice little play here by Weston. Slows it down, goes to the give and go, and he'll find Eugene. No call on the play, non-call. Gracida is going to run it right into your living room here. Here comes Weston. Oh, there's a ride-off for you. Clean. Shoulder to shoulder. Moving the horse nicely. Good read here by Juanse as he does come in front there. It looked like he was going to try to pull out of the play. But watch this. They come across here. Gracida turns it back. Right there he comes in front. And Weston will get control. Now, do they move the ball? Is they're just off of center? And we will get a Kersey change. Shot of Julio. Ezcurra, he's going to go ahead. Of course, Julio is a very good captain. I talked about his captain playing the game a very long time. Actually, and not just a captain, but he also is a professional umpire. And does a fantastic job umpiring also. Once again, I'm just going to keep reminding you, we are going to go to a little break after this game. We're going to get our CTV Sports crew that are field side, all of our videographers, center cam, drone, and end zone cams ready. They're going to switch, though, right there. They're on 4 and 5 today. You see those cars in the background there. That is Lake Worth Road if you know the area and you're looking to come out and watch polo. That's also where we'll have the World Polo League as we're tuning up for that. Remember everything here at CTV Sports, 6 goals to 26 goals. And I want to thank everybody because we've had a lot of people applauding the ability to watch everything from 6 to 26. And I, myself, had coming up through the ranks and been a trainer, groom, player, umpire, now working with CTV Sports. Would have loved to have been on CTV Sports as a young player playing in 4 and 6 goal polo. And so it's just a great way. And, of course, our women's league on Wednesdays. So, ladies, get your helmet and boots on and get ready. As Mo, doing a good job here representing the ladies today here in the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal. Right down the center. Uh-oh. Mo came in there, and I'm wondering, let's see who they call this on. Let's see, does Mo get there? Oh, this is going to be an interesting call here. And I like this. But they're going to give this to Mo, and I like this. Well, I love this call. Mo comes from right to left. She's going near side there. Julio comes to meet him, but Juanse in the Trucker TV green color helmet was coming in from the left to right. They are engaged. It's kind of like a wedding. Engaged to get married. They're engaged on the field. They're coming down the field, which means no player could meet them. So a fantastic job here by Mo Baptiste to get herself in a position where now Juanse would have had to pull out of there earlier to get the foul in his team's favor. So a high-level call here by umpire or mounted official. And after watching it now, I'm going to back it up because at first I was like, wow, that looked a little weird because when two players are focused on each other, they have the right of way over a player meeting the ball. So well done. And they're going to get a goal out of this, so Nico will pick up his third goal from the penalty line, and they got a little positive energy going here with just under 3 minutes, or just about 2 minutes left here in the third. Come to the corner, change of possession. Nico. Down the center. Bounces off a pony, turned around. Here comes Villamil. I like watching this guy go. Very good with the ball. Fran leaves it for Juanse. Another strong player. Back and forth. Tries to take it out of the air. Ooh, that's a little bit of a little racing and rubbing. They're going to let this one go. I don't mind it. Just like in NASCAR, when they rub fenders a little bit, sometimes it happens. If there's no danger involved, let them play. I like the non-call there. Back shot coming. This is clean by Villamil. Another nice back shot by Gracida. Nico. And, yeah, they're going to get called on this. Too far in front on the ride-off. Remember the ride-off, and we've seen it a couple times today. Watch the angle. You're too far in front, and you're over 45 degrees. Clean up your ride-offs and make sure you're less than 45. The umpire won't see the red flag. He doesn't see the red flag. He won't blow the whistle. Does get caught in front there, though, on the block, so you got to adjust that a little bit. Penalty 5A from the spot. It'll be Ezcurra. Outlet pass, going to find Juanse all day. They've done a good job on the give and goes here. Number 3 and number 4. Juanse. Good play by Gracida. Eugene tries to move it under the belly, turned inside. Going to have one meeting too. Okay, so the same call we saw earlier with Mo and Juanse. Two players are coming together here. Keep an eye on number 4 and Eugene in the white jerseys. They're going to come together on a ride-off. Two players together. One player can't meet. They don't need to meet each other. A lot of people do mix this rule up in the game of polo. They think that you need to be in contact. You do not have to ride another player off to be two players. Two players do not become one because you're touching each other. Two players become one because you are focused on each other. That's why we use the term engaged. Once you're engaged or your focus is on another player, a third player cannot come and make a play at you. Come from the same direction. Can come from behind, make a hook, or can make a back shot. We do get one meeting too, and it'll be Julio. And he's 100% from the penalty line on the twos. Number 4 from the line for Julio. And I'm coaching the Rosalinda Polo Gracida team. That's just something they got to clean up a little bit. It's not hard to do. It looks like that's going to end our third. Just clean up a little bit of these penalties. We got one more chucker left, down by 4.5. We'll be right back.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Giving me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. A great shot of field 4 and 5 at the Grand Champions Polo Club. GCPC, gcpolo.com. Make sure you get all your information there. You can check in. And don't forget to get our app. Download the app, and then that will really help out. And I love the way they've set the app up. And it will give you all your directions to one of the hardest things with Grand Champions Polo Club being the largest club in the world is that we have a lot of polo fields, and one polo field being 10 acres. And to find those fields in the Wellington area can be a little difficult, but we have GPS coordinates for you. So all you need to do is just find the scheduling, find the field, the game you want to watch, and then just follow the GPS coordinates. Very simplistic. They've done a great job, and that'll get you to where you need to be through the season. Here we go, our fourth and final chucker. Remember, we have a .5 in place for Smithfield, so 7.5 to 3 at the moment. And Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Holmes in the white jerseys, they've had a good second half here. They definitely pumped up the volume. The Smithfield team in the green has just answered. So let's see if they can finish. On the move, Gracida. Neutral ball in the middle. Who's going to get there first? Nico Eurnekian. Nice play, Nico. He's been working very hard today. Nico, will that go? Goes near side. And what they do a good job with, the Smithfield Farms team, I will tell you from watching them a number of times and also knowing their captain, Julio, they right there, they all come together, ball going on the field. They converge when they need to converge. So they sacrifice themselves to another player when one of their teammates needs help. And that's very important in polo because of the ability of the four-legged athlete, the horse. And if you have a very strong horse, which most of our players do, then you can adjust your defense and your offense. You can get places that you couldn't get on your own two legs because horses are very fast. Okay, so we're going to have a tack time out and a good shot here of Julio in his white helmet. There you go, there's Julio. Hey, Julio. Great captain. I've had the opportunity to work with Julio. I actually played with Julio, umpire with Julio. And it looks like we have our tack fixed. Remember, you're allowed to change your horse quickly and have it done. Being this is the final chucker, I'm sure they decided to probably fix their tack. And umpire Schwartz lets them fix the tack, and here we go. Just around 5 minutes left here in this final chukker. Picked up here by Olivera. Looking for Villamil. He's going to crush one. Across the center, deep, deep, deep. Good cleanup here by Nico. Here he can. He's going to keep it on the field. Uses the boards nicely like a fifth man. Has to spin around here. Good read here by Fran G Villamil. Working it down the line. Fran. Shot on goal. Off the post. The master shot. And Fran will pick up goal number 2. But you got to give love to the steal because that's what sets this one up. Nico had his head down. He was turning it on the boards. Fran snuck in there. And I like the way he pushes the ball away from the goal here. If you run straight at the goal there, it actually makes it a tougher shot to score. If he hits it away from the goal, there's more space between him and the goal, but it's actually an easier finish. Very well done for a one-goal player. On the move, Nico, he needs to get one back. Good pickup out of the bowl-in. Nice drag. Look for the finish. Golazo. Well done, Eurnekian. That's going to be his third of the day. 2 from the penalty line. Very strong on his 2s. And a great steal here. Love the approach. Keeps his shoulders down. Head follows. Gets the high flag. 3:29 on the clock, making it 8.5 to 4. That'll send us into our final courtesy change as we get a good shot here at Weston Gracida. Love that color of Weston's helmet. Weston's father, Ruben Gracida, was actually one of the first polo professionals to ever put me on a horse. It was the first time he says I ever dated or his horse ever dated an American because she was a Mexican thoroughbred. And I had never ridden a Mexican thoroughbred horse before either, but she was very fast. And Ruben was known for that. And Ruben gave me the opportunity to ride a lot as a young gent. And I'm talking like 9, 10 years old. And Weston himself has done a fantastic job playing. They're still in the horses, of course, the Gracidas. They will be there forever. His cousin, he's cousin of Memo and Carlos Gracida. Ruben, I always say, because you talk about the Gracidas, actually was one of the first Gracidas to actually play in the United States. Then Memo and Carlos actually came over behind him. Memote and Carlos and Memo's dad, and of course Ruben's dad, brothers. So a great family, Gracida family, and it's great to see all of the kids carrying on the name. And of course Memo's still playing with his beautiful wife out in California. Big shout out to Julio. And of course Mimi, Julio's mother, and of course Carmen and Amy and all the moms of all these amazing kids. They're still carrying on. Love the Gracida family. It's great to see Weston back out there on the field. Here we go. On a turn. Controlled to the inside. Julio. Outlet pass looking for Juanse. They mix it up very well. Mrs. Smithfield is well dialed in here. There's not much you can coach on these guys. They are really working well together. And as they change it around, as I said, John plays the back really well, and he played the first game in. Craig doing a good job at the 1. Juanse off the pony, and that ball will just trickle out of bounds. I actually enjoy watching John and Craig play together, but this depends on the leagues. Sometimes they play with each other. Sometimes they play against each other depending on the handicaps. Big ball down the center. Nico looking for Mo, and I think Mo's going to have an opportunity here. Oh, gets a piece of it. Craig with the back shot. Moves it along. Weston now. Going down the center. We're going to click down to almost 2 minutes looking for Mo. Doesn't get there. Bad luck. Tail shot with angle from Julio. Juanse. Checking his shoulder. Leaves it for Villamil. That's about as long as you're going to get. Well done. They did that perfectly without getting the delay of game called. Nico on the tail shot. Good angle. Weston will leave this ball. And Eugene will look for Gracida. Will he get there? No. Villamil, and that's good angle on the near side tail shot. Picked up cleanly, though. Eurnekian runs the corner. This is going to be a foot race. Who's got the horsepower? Ooh, they come together there, and you're probably going to get a whistle as Villamil getting caught a little bit across the line here. But keep an eye on the green helmet and the chestnut pony. Watch how this horse pushes number 3 in the green across to catch the right-of-way violation. That's all horsepower there. Without that beautiful horse and the power that Nico's riding to push Juanse over. If Juanse could have kept him right, then Fran would have had a clean play to go near side and turn the defense into offense. Penalty, open goal penalty. They will get out of this, so it'll be an open goal penalty 2. It'll be Nico looking for his 3rd from the line. Not the shot he was hit clean-wise, but very down the center, and that's all you want. So goal number 4 for Eurnekian, doing a good job with his shooting. 100% for the penalty line. The Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes team, making it 8.5 to 5. We're going to click down to a minute. Down the outside, out the backside. Julio back on the little dark bay. It's a little flyer plug here. This horse is really, really snappy fast. Look at this. Villamil once. Shot. Oh, went for the big cut shot. Nico. And it goes off the field. Ooh, I was hoping he could maybe keep it on, but it looks like the clock's going to kick down here, so they're going to let it click out. They will play out the final 30 seconds, but it looks like Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes is going to go ahead and just pass the torch. And so congratulations, Smithfield Farms, doing a great job. And they're going to get the finish here. So they'll take that 8.5 to 4 or 5 home with them. And continuing action, of course, tomorrow. So make sure you join us for some of our games as we have more games in the Metropolitan Cup. But be ready today for our Aspen Valley Cup 8 goal as we're going to go to a little break. We'll get everybody moved over. Newport against Quite on Z. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. So I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.